Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to set up Metapixel and Conversion API on Shopify using Google Tag Manager. This setup is crucial for tracking accurate conversion and improving your ad performance. So let's dive in. Okay, this will be a series tutorial. In this series tutorial, I will be cover everything about Metapixel and Conversion API using Google Tag Manager. This is the part number 1, and in today's video I will try to cover how to set up Metapixel, basically page view, view item, add to cart, and begin checkout and purchase event. So let's start it. This is the Google Tag Manager, and this is the website I have. This is the Shopify. This is one of my Shopify demo website, and in this website already I enable data layer, and I have a video in my YouTube channel, and I cover how to set up data layer on Shopify website, and I will add the video link in the description. Okay. Also, I have Google Tag Manager server container that configure with step.io server, and also I have another video about how to configure Google Tag Manager server container with step.io. Okay. Also, I will add the video in the description. Okay, so let's get started. For that, first of all, I need a Facebook Pixel a dataset. That's why I'd love to go to Business Manager. From there, I have to go to my business setting. Okay, this is one of my business account, and from here I need a dataset actually, and already I have a dataset, but I would love to create a new dataset for this project. That's why I want to go to the business setting. This is the business manager setting, and from here I would love to go dataset, because we are now I am going to set up the Facebook Metapixel actually, and that's why we need a dataset. In under data source, there we can see a dataset, and already I have a dataset in here, but now I want to add one more dataset for this project. That's why I have to click the add. Okay, then I have to put here the dataset name. Actually, it should be your business name. Okay. Now there you can see when you create the dataset, Facebook just give you the recommendation and a guideline how you can set up the dataset according to your Facebook guideline. But no need this one. Where I'm going to set up this dataset using Google Tag Manager. Okay, that's why just I can I can cross it. Then there is the dataset that is just I created. Now we can open it in the Event Manager. Okay, this dataset just I created. Then there is a guideline, set up the conversion API and the Metapixel and some other thing, but I will set up this conversion API and Metapixel using Google Tag Manager. That's why I need the dataset ID actually. That's why I have to go to the settings section, and there is the dataset ID. I need this dataset ID, and then I have to go to the Google Tag Manager, and I am going to create a variable for this dataset. I'm going to create a constant variable, because we need this pixel ID or dataset ID in many time. That's why in under variable, then the user defined variable, then I want to set up a constant variable. Okay, then we have to paste the dataset ID here, and this should be pixel ID. It should be Metapixel ID. Okay, metapixel id. Okay, first of all, then we need some other variable. I am going to create those variable right now, because when we want to create the tag, first of all we need some variable. That's why just I'm going to create those variable. First of all, I need the metapixel id, and it's a constant variable. That's why I just create this variable, and we need other three variable right now. We'll need more variable, but right now we need three variable. That should be fbc and fbp. That should be that two cookie that we need to pass to Facebook for advanced tracking. That's why I'm going to create a new variable, and it should be a first party cookie, and that's why, and the pattern like this fbc, and we have to write here the variable name, and in here I'm going to write fbc. Okay, then we need one more variable. It should be fbp. Okay, and the variable name fbp. Okay, we need one more variable, that is event id. Actually we need event id for the deduplication. Now you can ask me what is deduplication. Actually we set up the conversion api for the for this type of user who has using the restricted browser, and Apple and the iOS or Mac user. We set up the conversion API for this type of user. But also we set up the browser pixel that call pixel, and also server side tracking that's called conversion API. Okay, and also and we are going to set up metapixel also, or also the meta conversion API for the for the Safari browser user, or restricted browser user, or ad blocker user, or the iOS and Mac user. Okay, but the browser pixel should be used for the all of those, all and the not and the normal user, like who has just using Chrome, or just their browser allow you to give the data for the metapixel. Okay, and that's why we need to set up the event id, because sometimes conversion api and metapixel count two data for one user. Then if we set up the event id, then Facebook will automatically detect on user or on event. Okay, that's why we need event id. Actually we can create the event id variable many of way, but I would love to go to a variable template. That's why just I'm click over this new variable, and here there is an option to add a variable template. And that's why I just click over this discover more variable types in the community template gallery, and then I have to search here the event id. And in this and there is a lot of event id generator template, but I love this template, that from the mb search. Okay, then I have to add this in the workspace. Okay, it will be added, and now I have to refresh this page to create a variable, to create a event id variable with this template. It's a simple thing. Then just click over the new, and there is an see, look at here, this is from the gallery, template gallery, and this is the event id, and we did not anything with this template. Just have to choose this template, then just write here the event id. Okay, it will be automatically written for me. It's the event id, and just have to save it. Okay, now I am ready to create a tag, and now I'm ready to create the first tag for my metapixel. Okay, then if I click over the tag section, then if I go to the new tag, okay, there has no Facebook template or anything like this to set up the Facebook pixel. There is a Google Analytics, Google Ads, and Google Tag, and conversion linker. This all of for the Google, because Google Tag Manager is a Google product. That's why Google Analytics and Google Ads and Google Tag is featured here. But we need the Facebook template. That's why we have to go to again discover more tag in the community template gallery. Okay, then we can search here Facebook, and then you will find a template called Facebook Pixel, and it's for it's by Facebook Archive, and we have to add this template again in our workspace. Okay, then there is an option there. Now we have to choose the Facebook Pixel ID, and already we created a constant variable for metapixel id, and that's why we just have to call this variable here. And first of all, we want to create a page view event, that's why it should be the page view. And there is an option for the more setting, and in more setting we have to call the event id. It will be work for deduplication. Okay, and this is the event id. Okay, and now we need a trigger, and now you can ask me what should be the trigger for the page view event. And then look at here, this is the website. Just I land in this website, and it's the home page, and that's mean the in this page have to fire should be fired a page view event. Okay, let's see what happened. Now we have to go to the inspect, and from the inspect, and then the console, and from the top menu bar, then we have to go to the secret place where my data layer is loaded. Okay, then now I have to write here the data layer, and now look at here, there is an event fired called page view. Okay, that's why now I am going to create a trigger with this page view custom event, and this is my Google Tag Manager web container, and there is an option for triggering. Then if I click over this triggering, then there is you can see there is a 3 default trigger, but I need a new trigger. That's why I'm going to click over this plus icon, and then new trigger, and from here in the custom event, and now I have to place my event. I have to place my event name. My event name is page view. Just I have to copy the page view event from page view event name from here, and this is my okay. Also we can write it by here. Okay, let's see what is copied here. Okay, let's write the event name here. I cannot copy the correct path. Okay, then this is the page view event, and it should be all custom event, because all page view is needed for us, because we are going to track the page view event. Okay, that's why we have to write here the page view trigger. Okay, then let's save it. Okay, maybe there is an error. Trigger or I write trigger 2 times. Okay, let's remove it. Okay, now we have to save it. Okay, then just we call the meta pixel id, and I add the event id, and if I scroll down here, then there is an object property, and in this object property I have to add the abc and abp cookie for this for this page view event. Okay, and that's why I need two property to add property. Then just have to write here the abc, and here abp. This two is actually for the this two is actually for the first party cookie, abc and abp cookie. These two cookies need for the advanced tracking, and that's why just I create it. Okay, and for the abc we have to click we have to call the abc variable that just I created, and this is the abp. Okay, one more thing we need, that is external id. If I go here, then you can see here some id. It's a client id, and the event id, and the event time, and some data you can see here. There is a client id data, and this is actually our external id. Now you can ask what is external id. Okay, then if I go to here, if I go to the tag setup, then if I click over the enable advanced matching, and then if I go to the customer information, then if I click over that parameter, then I can see there is a city, country, date of birth, some user information have to send the Facebook. But for the page view event, it's not possible send the user data like city, country, and the zip code, because just the user land this website. The user did not give any of their information, any of their billing information, or the or the shipping information. That's why it's not possible to send the user data like city, country, and the zip code, first name, last name. Okay, but I will send those user information for the purchase event, because in the checkout page, people will put their shipping information and the billing information. Okay, but for this page view it's not possible. That's why just there is an option for the just for the page view event, just I will send the external ID. And for the external ID there is a data layer variable, that is a client ID, that I created for in the data layer section. Okay, and already data layer is enabled in this site, and I have already mentioned in my YouTube. There is a video how to enable the data layer in Shopify store, and also I give you the data layer code. Okay, that's why just I have to copy the client ID path. Okay, then from here I need a variable. That's why I just click over the plus icon, and there and already there are some variable, but I need a new variable. That should be the data layer variable. Okay, and for that I have to click the data layer variable, then have to write here the client ID. Okay, then its call should be external ID. Okay, 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 then I have to name the tag. Everything is done here. Actually there is nothing need for the page view event. Okay, this tag name should be Facebook pixel page view event. Okay, we can write here page view event. Okay, then let's save it. Okay, now page view event is created, and if I go to, if now in the on by one I will set up the page view event and the view content event and add to cart event, begin checkout event, and the purchase event. Okay, also I will create the add shipping, add payment info event. Okay, okay, let's go. And now if I go to a product page as example, if I go to a product page, let's go to a product page as example. This is the product I want to track. And if I go to the inspect and is from the console, then if I go to the secure section where my data layer is loaded. Okay, then let's write here the data layer. Now I can see here, a event fire that called the view item. Okay, so now let's go to create a trigger with this event. Okay, and for that I have to go to the trigger section, and in the trigger section I have to create a new trigger. That's also should be the custom event, and it should be the view item, and we have to name this trigger as well. It should be the view content trigger. Okay, it should be view content trigger. Already trigger is here, that's why I no need it. Okay, view content trigger, let's save it. Okay, one more thing, just for the page view event, and for the page view event, just I send external ID and FBC FBP and the event ID. But for the view item event and add to cart event, we need more additional parameter, more additional variable, that is product data. Okay, then if I go to the data layer section, then just you can look at here, there is an separated row, separated data layer for the Facebook. And if I look at here, there you can see there is a separated data layer for Facebook, that is a content name and the content type and the contents, currency, and the value. Okay, and we need this additional parameter for the view item event. Okay, but there then you can see in the under eCommerce, it's this data layer for the GA4, but this data layer for the Facebook. And in the eCommerce section in the GA4, there you can see there is an also currency, and there is an also you can see the value. Okay, and in my Google inside my Google Tag Manager, there is I believe there is some variable. Okay, there this 4-5 variable actually just I created. Okay, so let's create those variable now for this event. and we need this value and this number of items and the currency and the contents and content id, content name and content type. Okay, so let's create those variable for this view item event. First of all, I will create this create this variable. Okay, then I will create that create the tag. Okay, so let's go. Okay, have to copy the Facebook and have to go to the data layer variable. Okay, then have to paste it here and have to put here a dot sign. Okay, then now you can ask me why I'm going to like this, because I need the content category actually. Sorry. I need the content category, and but this content category in under Facebook, that's why this data layer pattern should be Facebook dot content category. Okay, there is the y is missing. Okay, then it should be the FB category. It should be the it should be the product category, but I am going to write it FB category. Okay, you can write anything about this in this variable name, but you have to remember which variable for what. Okay, then I need the content id. Okay, then let's copy the content id, and then in the Google Tag Manager I can copy this category category variable. Then from here just I can remove this category, content category. Then just I can write, I can paste here the content id, and also we have to correct this name from here. Okay, and it should be the FB IDs. Okay, we need this variable for our next every event. That's why uh, we have to create those variable right now, and this is very important. And also we have to send the content name to Facebook. That's why we are going to create the variable for the content name. And then again let's copy the FB category. Then just then I have to place here the right name, and I have to just paste it here, and just I made a mistake here. Okay, now it's correct. It should be content name, FB content name, something like that, but just I'm name FB name. Okay, then I need the content type. And for that I have to copy this FB name, or anything I can copy. This thing actually save our time, that's why I'm doing it. Content type, actually there is an space, maybe have to remove it. FB type. Okay, then let's save it. Okay, and in there now we need to set up, need to create a variable for the contents. Actually in under contents, then you can see in under contents you can see the id and the item price and the category, quantity, all of the data. Okay, this is very important for Facebook advanced tracking, and that's why I'm going to send those data for the view item event. It should like contents, that's why just it's no need to change anything. Okay, FB contents, it's FB contents. Okay, then we need some more variable, that is a currency and the value and the number of items. Okay, okay, then let's copy the currency. Actually, currency, value and the contents ID is very important for Facebook, and we must need it. This thing are for the Facebook advanced campaign or Facebook advanced tracking. Okay, then we need to edit this thing, and then under Facebook we have to write a Facebook dot currency. Okay, then it's FB currency, then value. We need a value parameter. That's why I'm going to copy on of variable to save my time. Okay, then let's it should be Facebook dot value. Okay, then it's a Facebook value. Okay, then just look at here, this is the currency and value. Now we need the number of items. No worry, just we need this, we need to create this variable just one time, then we can use this with the then we can use this variable in our every event. It should be same in every time. Okay, now I want to ensure our all of those variable is correct. It's a correct, and there is the FB ID. Okay, also it's correct, and the FB name, that's the content name, and also it's the correct. And let's see FB type, and it's also correct. And let's see the contents, and also it's correct. Okay, let's copy this variable, and now we can add here our number of items. Number of items, how that's mean how many items in our card or in our checkout page or in our purchase. That's why we need the number of items. There is an space, we have to remove it. Okay, there need a dot here. Okay, then here need FB number of items. Okay, then let's save this variable, and now I'm going to create the tag for the view item event. It's very easy. Now all of our necessary variable is created. Then now we can copy this Facebook pixel view page view event. It's also will be save our time. Then just remove this trigger and call the correct trigger for the view content. And also there have to change the event name. It should be view content, and in the mode setting in the event ID should be same, and there enable advanced matching and customer information also will be same, because we have the external ID now for the view content event. Other information, city, country, zip code and others information is not available also in this page. When it will be available for the purchase and begin checkout and payment, add shipping info payment info event, then I will add it. Okay, but in the object property we have to add here some parameter, that should be content type, and it will be, let's copy this path, then also it will save our time. It will be content ID and the content name actually, and it will be content IDs, and there also have to, we can put here the content category. Just look at here in this data layer, there is a category parameter and Facebook content category. But in my demo site, this is a demo site, that's why there is no product category, that's why it's null. But when you have the category for your product, then its data will be available. Okay, it will be available for sure. Okay, then content category, and it will be the contents, content type, content id, content name, category. It's the 5 parameter about content. Okay, let's see, let's count it. Content category 2, 3, 4 and the 5. Okay, then we need currency, value and the number of items. Okay, now we need more to variable actually. This should be currency. Sorry, first of all, if I write the value, that should be fine. Okay, then currency, then number of items. Okay, let's call all of those parameter, all of those variable there just I created in here. Just we have to call fb number of items, and just have to call the currency, have to call the currency parameter, fb currency. Okay, then for the content type, we have to call the fb type, and content id, I create a fb ids, id, this variable I created content ids, and I create a data layer variable called fb ids. Okay, and the content name, and it should be the fb name that I created for the content name and for the content category. And this is the fb category I created, and for the contents I created fb contents. Okay, and for the value I created, that's called fb value maybe. Okay, yes. Okay, then everything is fine, trigger variable and the other thing is fine, and just we have to change the event name. We have to just change the tag name here. It should be view content. Okay, okay, then just have to remove the copy of. Okay, then let's save it. Okay, that's mean view view content event is just created. And now if I go to the add to cart setup. Okay, then let's close it. Now if I click over that to cart, then if I go to the inspect again, okay, let's see what will be here. Okay, then from here if I go to the secure place where my data layer is loaded. Okay, from here then just write the data layer. Okay, and then let's click over the enter. Then look at here, just there is an event fired, that is add to cart. Okay, okay, that is add to cart. Just look at here, and in under the add to cart, there you can see all of those parameter is same. All of those Facebook parameter is same. Just look at here, all of those Facebook parameter is same. That's why we can copy this tag. It should be very easy. It will be very easy, and it will be save our a lot of time. Okay, for that just we need a new trigger, but we no need a new tag. We will copy our view content tag. Okay, then we need a custom event actually, and for the custom event we have to call it add to cart, and there we have to change the trigger name also. Okay, okay, it will be that to cart trigger. And then now we can copy this tag. We can copy this view content tag. Okay, and then just we have to change our trigger. We have to change the trigger, that is add to cart, and just we have to change just the event name. It will be that to cart, and then just we have to change the tag name. Okay, other things will be same. Okay, it's add to cart event. Just remove this copy of. Okay, then it will be work. Okay, okay, then if I go to the checkout page, from here if I go to the checkout page, and this is the cart page maybe. Okay, this is the cart page, most probably. Okay, this is the cart page, no need the view cart event. View cart event is actually important for the GA4, but there is no standard event for the view cart. Okay, then if I go to the inspect section, again if I go to the inspect section and from the console, then from the top menu we can go to the secured place where my data layer is load. And now if I write here the data layer, then you can see a event fired that called begin checkout. Okay, we have to zoom it. Okay, this is the begin checkout event, and also you can see in the begin checkout event everything is same like our previous event, view content and add to cart. Just look at here, and other thing, every content category and the id and the contents, every pattern is same, every pattern is similar. That's why now we have to create a new trigger, then we will copy our previous tag. Okay, that should be save our time. Okay, then just have to create a new custom event. This event will be the begin checkout, and we have to change the trigger name. That will be the begin checkout trigger. And actually according to the Facebook, it's the initiate checkout. That's why I'm going to name it like initiate checkout. Okay, but for the Google Analytics 4 it's called begin checkout, but it's similar. Okay, just begin checkout and it's initiate checkout. Okay, then let's copy a tag. Okay, and just have to change the trigger name. Okay, initiate checkout trigger, and also have to change the tag event name, and it will be the initiate checkout. And one more thing, and in here just look at here, still there is no user information. There is no user information because just I land in the checkout page. Still no user, still the user, as example I am user right now. Okay, but I did not give there I did not give here any of my information, that I did not put here any of my information. That's why for the begin checkout there is it's not possible to send the user information. Just we can send the external id. Okay, but other information, first name, last name, city, country, zip code, we can send. But when in the next page, for the next page, when someone fill up this form, then we can send this user information to the Facebook. Okay, okay, then if I go to here, then it's the checkout event, and I already changed the trigger, and everything will be same. Just have to change the trigger name, sorry, have to change the tag name, and it will be initiate checkout. Okay, it will be Facebook pixel initiate checkout event, initiate checkout, and the others event parameter and the everything will be same. Then let's just save it. Okay, now if I fill up this form, as example, if I fill up this form with all of my information, then I will see there a on more event will be fired. Okay, and for the console and in the secured place, for this secured place, and if I go here, if I go to the data layer section, and if I go here, then I can see there is an event fired. Last time fired begin checkout, and now it's a event fired at contact info. And then if I put all my card information, it's a test card. Actually it will be a test card, maybe it's 456. And then if I click over the pay now, okay, then if I go to the inspect section, let's see the payment info event is fired or not. Okay, then let's write here the data layer. Sorry. Okay, the data layer. Okay, so look at here, there is an one more event is fired, that is shipping info. Okay, then if I uh, just I put here all of my card information, but still add payment info event is not fired. But this is the demo website, and I have a test payment gateway, that's why maybe the payment info event is not fired. But when a real user is arrived in this website, then add a payment info event will be fired. Okay, that's the thing. And when the add payment info event will be fired, then this event name look like my previous event. If I click over, if I go to the secret place where my data layer is loaded, and then if I write here the data layer, then just look at here. Then just look at it, there is a add shipping info event is fired. Then but when a real user put their card information and the payment information, then a payment info event will be fired. This event look like this. Okay, this is the contact info and the shipping info shipping this is the shipping info event. And in this event you can see there is an user data available. Look at here, this is the user data, and the city and the country and the email address, and the first name last name is not available. But when a real user put their card information, then this event will be fired. Okay, now I'm not interested with the add payment info and the shipping info event, but I'm going to test the purchase. That's why I'm going to make a purchase in here. Okay, this is the test payment gateway. Okay, that's why I have to put the information like this. Then if I click over the pay now, okay, then purchase is complete. Now if I go to the inspect section, then if I go to the console, then if I go to the others option in the leg section, there my data layer is where my data layer is load. Okay, this is the data layer option, and in here I can see a purchase event is arrived. And let's look at here in the purchase event, the others parameter, Facebook, content category, contents, number of items, value, all of those thing is here. But we need some more additional variable, that is the user data. If I go here, then just look at here, all of the user data is available here: city, country, email address, first name, last name, and the zip code and the state. All of the parameter is available here. Okay, for the advanced matching, for the advanced tracking, we have to send the user information with the purchase event. And just look at here, all of the event, all of the variable, all of the parameter is here. Okay, and now that's why I'm going to create some variable for this user parameter. Then I will create a purchase event, and then I will send the user data to Facebook. That should be most important for my Facebook pixel and Facebook conversion API tracking. Okay, and that's why I'm going to create in some new variable that should be the also the data layer variable, because it's the data layer pattern. And then I have to write here the user data. It's though all of the data is under user. Okay, that's why it should be the user data. Then let's write here user data. Sorry, my language is changed from here. Let's change the language. It's the user data. First of all, I'm going to create the data for the city. That's why it should like user data dot city, because city is under user data. Okay, then let's write here city. Then I can remember this variable I created for the user data, and it should be for the city. Okay, then for the then I can copy, maybe I spelling mistake, it should be city like this. Then I can create for country, state, and serial by. Okay, one by one. Okay, then create the user data variable for the country. Okay, it should be, I have to change the variable name. Okay, this will be the country. And then if I go here, then already created the variable for the city and for the country. Then let's create it for the email. Okay, okay, let's create it for email. But I want to check this pattern is correct or not. This is the user data pattern, like this user underscore data. Then I can look at here, this is the correct version. Then just write here email. Okay, 3 additional user parameter is created in the data layer. Okay, then if I look at here, this is the first name, last name and phone number is null. Actually this is my demo site, and in this demo site checkout page, there has no field for the phone number. That's why phone number is null. But when your website has the phone number option, then it's the phone number data will be coming here. Okay, then let's create the parameter for the first name. Okay, that's why just I am copying the first name. Then if I go to the tag manager, then let's copy the city variable. Then I will create the variable for the first name. Then there is an space, I have to remove this one, otherwise it will not be working. It's the first name. And then if I go here, then I can see here a last name. Okay, okay, let's copy it. Also again there is an space, but I copy it without a space, but why there is an space I don't know. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is the last name. Now I need on 2 more parameter for the user information, maybe that is state and the zip code. Okay, okay, let's create a variable for the state. Okay, let's copy it. Then let's remove city and write here the state. Okay, then copy. Okay, this is variable for the state. And now have to create a variable for the zip code, and this is the zip code pattern. And we can copy one of our user information variable, then copy it, and then just remove the city and then the zip code. Okay, then name it zip code. Okay, everything is done. Also we can create a parameter for the phone number, but in here phone number is null. That's why I'm not interested to create the variable for phone number. But if your checkout field has the phone number option, then phone number will be fired, and phone number in here you can see the phone number data. And then just create a data layer variable like this, user data dot phone. Okay, now I am going to create a trigger for the purchase event. Okay, then if I create a new trigger, it will be the custom event. One more thing, just if I just in the gadget access, then if I look at the metapixel alpha, then just look at here, there is no metapixel, no event is fired, because just I created those event. Also I will check all of this event is working or not. Okay, then let's create a event for the purchase, and the trigger name will be purchase trigger. Okay, its name will be the purchase trigger. And then if I go to the tag section, we can copy one of our tag, copy it, and the add to cart, have to remove the add to cart trigger, and just the call purchase trigger, and have to remove the event name from here. This is the purchase, and from here have to change the trigger tag name also. Everything will be same here, but we have to just add the user information in here. Just have to add the customer information data parameter. We have to add here a more parameter. Okay, we have to choose one by one. It should be city and the country. Date of birth is not available in our checkout page, and email, and then the already we have external ID, then the first name, and then the last name, and we don't have the phone number. Then we have to skip the phone, then state and the zip code. Okay, now let's call all of the parameter that just we created for the user parameter. And then for the state, there is a parameter that I created for the state. Okay, this one. And for the last name also I created a parameter that is that called last name. And for the first name I also created a data layer variable, and then have to call the email parameter and the country parameter and the city parameter. Okay, everything is fine now. Okay, then purchase event. Okay, then let's save it, and now we can submit this container. Then I will test everything is working or not. Okay, then we can, okay, let's remove this one, and let's go to the this website home page. Okay, this version is live, this Google Tag Manager version is live. Then if I go to this website home page, I believe I will see a page view event fired. Okay, just look at here, this is the page view event fire. Okay, and the pixel id last digit 924. Then if I go to the event manager, then also I can see 924. This is the data set. Okay, and also in the overview section, after some time we can see the data that is arrive here, that will be arrive here. Okay, just look at here, there is some activity is activity will be count here. That's why the theme is changed, because previously when just we just come to the overview section, then I can see there is some instruction, some guideline. Okay, for us now there is no guideline. That's mean pixel is installed and data will be coming here after some time. Okay, now let's go to a product page. Okay, then we will see a view content event or view item event is fired. Okay, just look at here, view content event is fired, and also with the view content event category and the content name and the product value and abc, all of the parameter is coming here. Okay, just look at here, value and the number of items, external id and the event id, all of the parameter just arrive here that we send from the Google Tag Manager. Okay, and for the contents, product id, quantity and the item price and the item type, all of the thing is here. And if I click over that to cart, then I can see there is an add to cart event. And then just look at here, everything is here that we need and that we send to the Facebook from the Google Tag Manager. Everything is here. Okay, and now let's go to the checkout page. And then also we can see there is an initiate checkout event is fired, and all of the user information, all of the product information that we send, that is here, abc, abp, currency and the number of items, all of the thing. And now let's make a purchase, that is very important for us. Okay, that should be on of my email and on of my all of my test information. Okay, then let's put the correct zip code for this state. Okay, then let's put here the demo card information. Okay, now we can put here 11 to 80. Okay, then let's click over the pay now. Now I will redirect with a thank you page for and now I can see the participant in the Metapixel helper. Then just look at here. Okay, then just look at here for the advanced matching, all of the external ID, but our all of the user parameter means username, city, and the last name, first name. This information will not showing here. Okay, this is the sensitive and the personalized information. This will not showing here, but it will be collected in the Facebook event manager. Okay, Facebook will not showing you, but Facebook will doing the optimize in the backend for your ad. Okay, then just look at here for all of the parameter is here. Okay, and just we can see all of the thing is here, and that's mean our metapixel is installed, done, and setup is done. Now in the next video I will going to show you how we can set up the conversion API from the using the Google Tag Manager. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so thanks for your watching. Okay, so have a good day.